how the Communist Party of China is the embodiment of Dr. Sun Yat-sen's vision. So somebody left this comment on my TikTok saying the following, that Sun Yat-sen's three principles of the people closely align with present-day Republic of China. Certainly he would not be supporting the Communist Party of China. This statement is unfounded and exactly the opposite of reality. So let's analyze this. And this is your favorite half Chinese. Please like this video. The relay and breakdown of historical practice as number one. Direct continuation of the three policies of alliance with Russia, alliance with the Communist Party, and assistance to peasants and workers. Sun Yat-sen established this policy in his later years, developing the old three principles of the people into the new three principles of the people, and cooperated with the early organizations of the Communist Party of China. The Communist Party of China inherited this united front ideology, establishing the anti-Japanese National United Front during the War of Resistance against Japan, and forming the Patriotic United Front after the founding of the People's Republic of China, expanding assistance to peasants and workers into a people-centered development philosophy, deepening the solution of the land problem. Sun Yat-sen proposed equalization of land ownership, but failed to fully implement it nationwide. The Communist Party of China, through land revolutions such as the Outline Land Law of China and the socialist transformation of agriculture, completely abolished the feudal land system and gradually promoted the rural revitalization strategy. Exploring the path to national modernization, Sun Yat-sen outlined a blueprint for railways, ports, and other industries in his The Founding strategy, but these were not implemented due to the war. After the founding of the People's Republic of China, the Communist Party of China gradually promoted industrialization, such as the first five-year plan, and after the reform and opening up, it developed into the world's largest economy, realizing Sun Yat-sen's vision of revitalizing China. And 3. Convergence and transcendence of fundamental goals. Common goal, achieving national rejuvenation and the happiness of the people. Sun Yat-sen's dying words. The revolution has not yet succeeded, comrades. Must continue to strive, were internalized by the Communist Party of China as the historical mission of realizing the great rejuvenation of the Chinese nation. Transcendence of path. In the process of adapting Marxism to the Chinese context, the Communist Party of China recognized that China needed to transition to the socialist stage. Throughout the democratic revolution, a judgment that both inherited Sun Yat-sen's historical mission of anti-imperialism and anti-feudalism and clarified the socialist direction, Mao Zedong pointed out the Chinese communists are the most steadfast supporters, the most loyal collaborators, and the most faithful successors of Dr. Sun Yat-sen's revolutionary cause. A key historical figure witness, Soong Ching-ling, the wife of Dr. Sun Yat-sen's perspective. Soong Ching-ling once summarized, the goal that Sun Yat-sen struggled for throughout his life have been achieved and surpassed today under the leadership of the Communist Party of China. His lifelong pursuit of national independence, democratic freedom, and the well-being of the people can only be fulfilled and fully achieved under the socialist system. She believed that the Communist Party of China, through organizing the workers' and peasants' revolution, established the People's Army and implementing the mass line, solved the fundamental questions that Sun Yat-sen failed to address, how to mobilize the people, and who leads the revolution. So, in conclusion, the logic of history, Sun Yat-sen's revolutionary ideals pointed the way for China's modernization, while the Communist Party of China, by combining Marxism with China's realities, answered in practice the questions of revolutionary motivation, leadership, and specific paths that Sun Yat-sen failed to resolve. The relationship between the two is not a simple substitution, but rather, as historians have pointed out, Sun Yat-sen sowed the seeds, the Communist Party cultivated and reaped the harvest. Together, they shaped modern China. This revolution, this relationship of inheritance and development is also profoundly reflected in China's political symbols. Every National Day, a portrait of Sun Yat-sen is hung in Tiananmen Square, echoing the portrait of Chairman Mao on Tiananmen Gate, symbolizing the historical continuity of revolution and construction in modern China. And if we compare that with what the Republic of China is doing, then the Republic of China is actually doing the complete opposite. And especially when we look at it from the period that it was right after the death of Dr. Sun Yat-sen. Because what happened was that Chiang Kai-shek started to purge the communists instead of working together, as was the vision of Dr. Sun Yat-sen. So he went against Dr. Sun Yat-sen's vision. And he became a dictator, especially as historians have pointed out. And the Taiwan history itself also is claiming by their own government, after they occupied Taiwan and took the lives of all the communists living there, they placed Taiwan under martial law for over 3 decades with a curfew for the people, which is hardly to be called serving the people or having a multi-party system, another thing that Dr. Sun Yat-sen actually envisioned. That is why they worked together with the Communist Party of China, a multi-party system that would be working together hand in hand for the benefit of the people and the country China. When we look at the Republic of China, what we see is parties fighting over power, not serving the people, not working together, but fighting over power. When we look at mainland China today, the People's Republic of China, what we see is a multi-party government. 9 parties, all working in one line, on one agenda to serve the people and the country. There is nothing or very little what has been implemented by the de facto separatist government on Taiwan, the province of China, that remotely envisions the vision of Dr. Sun Yat-sen. And I think with this video, it must be utterly clear to the people that it is indeed the Communist Party that actually nurtured the will of Dr. Sun Yat-sen. And it is the people of China of today who spent their happy days reaping the fruits of the seeds that have been planted and sowed by Dr. Sun Yat-sen, have been nurtured by the Communist Party of China. I hope this video was very interesting for the people, because many of you probably didn't know about what Dr. Sun Yat-sen actually was about. And for that, I actually will advise people to read this beautiful, beautiful book. This is not sponsored. This is what I read myself for the people who want to read it. I did one time on a live the first chapter for people to read it, and I still, if people are interested, I will do the entire book one day, but maybe in pieces. This book, The Three Principles of the People, San Min Chi by Dr. Sun Yat-sen, is extremely of extreme historical value. I also want to mention one thing. I think if Dr. Sun Yat-sen would see my video today, he would definitely say the following. I think personally that Dr. Sun Yat-sen would say that he is so happy that Mr. Fong had opened and buy me a coffee for the people that want to support his work. But please do not donate if you do not have more than enough money, because I will not take money from the people that need it. For those people, just like the video, share the video, and I'll be just as happy. Anyway, let me also know in the comment section what you all think of this, but please keep it respectful. We are not uncivilized barbarians, unlike some others. Please like, share, and if you have not yet, then follow. And as always, have a great day. Your favorite half Chinese.